with you. Today we have a press release from traffic headquarters. A total of 1,407 accidents were registered in the month of September 2021. And out of those, 229 people died on the roads, 1,054 people were injured in the whole country. The main cause of these accidents mostly was speeding and reckless driving. Especially when it comes to reckless, we look at the motorcycle riders. Therefore, the Directorate of Traffic and Road Safety warns drivers who have stubbornly continued to abuse the traffic laws by driving beyond the prescribed speed limits of the areas and of their vehicles. When you're driving a small car on the road, you should not drive beyond 100 kilometers per hour. When you're driving a PSV car, those vehicles that carry passengers, you should not exceed 80 kilometers per hour on the highway. And when you're driving the trucks that carry goods, still it does not go beyond 80 kilometers per hour. So when people come to the highways, they tend to speed because there is no jam, there are no vehicles, there are no people crossing. You're doing a mistake. And when you're arrested on that offense, you'll be apprehended. Therefore, this is to remind you Section 120 of the Traffic Act, amended 2000, that governs speeding, defines that every person found guilty in excess of the speed limit commits an offense and is liable on conviction to a fine not less than 15 currency points, that is 300,000, and not exceeding 60 currency points, that is 1.2 million, or imprisonment not less than 6 months and not exceeding 2 years, or both. So when you're caught on this offense of speeding, you're either fined and imprisoned at the same time, or they will imprison you, or you pay a fine. Or at times you're given an EPS ticket, that express ticket they issue on the road, which is 200,000, payable within 28 days of issue. The Traffic Directorate has a toll-free line where the public can report indiscipline on roads. It is 0800 1999 099. I repeat that number. It is 0800 1999 099. It's a toll-free line where you can report any misconduct on the road that you notice. Because some of you board cars, you're driven recklessly and you don't know what to do. Secondly, on the 22nd September 2021, the President of the Republic of Uganda, during the national address on COVID-19, gave a directive on the release of the motorcycles that were impounded for the violation of the COVID guidelines to be given back to the owners. So far, 166 motorcycles have been given back to the owners countrywide. This number is compiled every day, it's continuous, because those who are given back the motorcycles proved ownership. Those motorcycles pending at the stations, the owners have failed to prove ownership of the motorcycles, and the others were arrested in serious offenses other than the breaking of the COVID guidelines. And lastly, the police are mandated to test all learner drivers before acquiring driving licenses. Therefore, there is a new format of paying the testing fee, which follows. You go to the URA portal, you select e-services, you select payments, but on the tax head, select other NTR. Fill in your details. When it comes to the detail of payment, where they show you the ministry, agency, department, select Uganda Police. After selecting Uganda Police, when it comes to the category, select testing fee. The amount is automatic in the system. It is 25,000. Then you conclude with filling that form with your details. You print it out, then you go to the bank and pay for testing fee. That is all that I had for you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We can get a summary.